This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy. Player 1 has the life lead. They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Taking stock. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. That attack landed for a counter hit. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Takes a trip. Will this super art connect? KO. Player 1 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
Checks him with the projectile. Goes for the low kick. They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Opts for the throw. Player 1 chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Burnout activates. This Shin Hashogeki is gonna sting. Goes for the super art. They just burned out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Neither fighter can use their drive moves. How will they close out the round? Went for the chip kill. Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3. Fight.
Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Solid combo. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Fireball from very long range. What's next answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Player 2 chases them down. Charges forward. KO. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 can build off this lead. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Big opportunity now in this corner. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Jumps up. You've got to be mindful of it. It's the drive. Jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishments. Player 1 is the last fighter standing. It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us begin. This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Denies the attack, and... Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Good parry there, and... The drive parry was successful. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The jump in is denied. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Knockdown. Life lead, hold your breath. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. KO. Player one must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Sticks the combo. Parries the attack and the jump-in is denied. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Can't tech the throw? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Grabs him. Well, oh, burnout triggered. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. In there! Player one straight up put their opponent on a poster.
Round 3. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Throws a fireball. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? But going on the offensive? Still slugging it out at this range. Gets the jump in. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. A quick breather. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? The low's blocked! Oh, burnout triggered! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. There's a drive impact. There's a burnout. Who will come out on top? Oh, kisses the fireball! Player one showed they are truly the best of the best. This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Opts for the throw. What's the play here? The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Throws him. What's next? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Experiencing burnout. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Was looking for that jump attack. Player two has the life advantage. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Takes a trip. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one needs to deal with this burnt parries to jump in to shut it down. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Can't tech the throw? Life lead opens up. Scrapping it out up close. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Threads it cleanly. Player one is winning with the greatest of ease.
Round 3. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Goes for the jump in. Gets the combo. Nice parry. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They back the opponent into the corner. Burnout activates. Solid anti-air. using a fireball, drops them from the air. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Goes for the fireball. What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? What were they thinking? Listen! Burnt flatline zone. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.